Hello again and welcome back to another one, and today we have something that's come full circle. It's mind-blowing how it happened so quickly, as it didn't take long for Eminem to silence his detractors by letting the record speak for themselves, as just days ago, Jay-Z sparked a huge debate on social media where many checkmarks claimed Eminem's music aged poorly, and around this time, hip-hop outlets were also caught manipulating records, and in the past few hours, these two have been settled for good, thanks to brand new records for Eminem to end 2021. On a high note, I'm sure Mariah can attest to that. But jokes aside, these new records have sparked reactions from fans including Paul Rosenberg, and they have been used as ammo for the checkmarks, which we'll explore in a bit. We also have more, as Hit Boy recently reacted to a collab question from a fan asking if he's gonna collab with Eminem anytime soon. And before we dive into the details, if you enjoy content like this, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, and find me on social media at ETLifestyle_web. So Hit Boy was asked a few hours ago, "Hey yo, Hit Boy, are you gonna collab with Eminem?" And this caught his attention, to which he responded, "Listen to Drop the World by him and Wayne, Big Sean Cypher, and Nas EPMD2, he dropped a few classic verses on some of my beats at Eminem." So just in case people forgot, he said it straight, and just so y'all know, back in October, when a user asked Hit Boy to work with Eminem for a whole album, he stated in response, "Y'all gotta tell him. Hit Boy has been dropping heat with Nas for the past few months, so if you want something similar with Eminem, start tweeting Paul and Eminem and hope for the best, I guess." Now, moving on, while social media was debating Eminem's music and how it aged poorly just to put Jay on a pedestal, the Eminem record started building up, as on the 26th this was reported, Eminem surpasses Queen, becoming the third highest certified act in the United Kingdom history. Like, how does someone react to a milestone like this for a rapper in a foreign market, the United Kingdom? Well, this is how. Wow, just wow. And some people just don't get it. No offense to Eminem, but I like Queen better. And that got this fitting response. Yeah, it's really not about that. It's about the fact that Eminem has outsold Queen in the United Kingdom. I mean, just damn. This man is a phenomenon all by himself and continues to be, whether anyone approves or not. He just doesn't quit, and his music appears to be timeless. This was happening when people including checkmarks were talking about how Eminem doesn't stand a chance against Jay because his music did not age well. But more was on the way. Like we already covered recently, Curtain Call is top 50 in the United States and United Kingdom in 2021, and it's very important to remember that other legendary tier rappers like Jay, Nas, and more released greatest hits compilation albums, but it is Eminem's from 2005 that's competing in major markets in 2021. The dude, they say his music aged badly, and we've not even gotten to the good part yet. A few days ago, hip-hop outlets got called out for retconning an Eminem record to give it to Kanye West when it was reported that Kanye becomes the first artist to have 10 albums top 1 billion streams, a record that Eminem set 1.5 years earlier. And those who defended this retcon claimed Curtain Call is not an album, and I already debunked this buffoonery in the video I did on this, but more was on the way to set things straight. The Slim Shady LP hit 1 billion streams earlier than expected, and with this milestone comes a couple of new records for Eminem that sparked reactions, even from Paul. He's been more active reacting to these records lately. Perhaps he also saw the circus clown spewing delusions as facts on Twitter during the debates on Jay versus Eminem, and when chart data reported Eminem breaks the record for most albums with over 1 billion streams in Spotify history, 11, fans were quick to tag hip-hop outlets that falsely reported the Kanye West record, including those who claimed Curtain Call isn't an album. And it looks like my favorite meme is taking off hip-hop pages right now. Like I always say, it's always Bird Box when it's an Eminem record. And this is worse, as now they just retcon his records and the user expanded, no doubt, but they treat us as if we were crazy people who make things up, when the reality is that they are the ones who have decided to favor certain artists with new rules that nobody cares about. This is becoming a big problem with mainstream media in general, twisting and manipulating data. And before we get to Paul, this is what I mean by wild clapbacks are on right now. The check marks are getting it, and going as far back as September when this happened. Unpopular opinion: Eminem's whole tenure as a rapper hasn't aged well. Sure, he's written classic-ish for Dre, but his own albums? who's bumping the Slim Shady LP today. A user tagged the checkmark with a screenshot, Slim Shady LP at 1 billion, and there was more. After No Life Shack tweeted, "One gotta go, who y'all letting go?" And imagine, after all we've shown in this video, I mean dude just surpassed Queen and another checkmark appears. Eminem's music has absolutely no replay value. I legit don't know anyone who is playing any of his work. Literally the biggest artist on that list, and the ratios started pouring in. And I feel bad, I have a lot of Americans in the ET gang, but these people open y'all up to digs like this. How Americans see the world. That checkmark is a reporter, and users started dropping links to Curtain Call's 2021 record, Eminem surpassing Queen, and the Slim Shady LP's latest milestone, and some took it there. Your career as reporter has absolutely no worth it value. Laughing emojis. Like this is y'all's reporters.
Oh my goodness.
And another checkmark came to the aid of that checkmark with this. Facts. But this was even worse, and here's why. You're an investigative reporter. You should know the difference between a fact and an opinion. Once again, to the people that take the MS media serious, I'll ask again. This is y'all's reporters? And Paul reacted to this latest milestone. Congrats, Eminem. This is not the usual for Paul, so he's clearly seen the delusions on social media, so this rubs it in, if you know what I mean. And this adds another record for Eminem. First one to have at least one album over 1 billion streams in 4 different decades. Go emoji, insane longevity. I'll be looking forward to your comments below. Thanks for watching and see you on the next one.